All right, welcome back, everybody that was enduring those ads for us. Thank you for sticking around. Um, we are in the final stretch, so there will be no more ads for the rest of the night. Promise. We are going to just continue on with Fran Bow here, and we are just finishing up in this random kitchen that we're in. I was just admiring these little pictures of meat on the wall of all the choices. You found a cold brew that you're okay with. You end up doing tea because you can't handle coffee acidity. That's fair. Low acidity coffee is pretty rare, and a lot of people do use milk just to cut down the acidity balance, but that is absolutely completely valid. Um, I was kind of the same way for a while, but I worked at Starbucks for years, and we had coffee tastings every day as part of our part of our meetings. So I got absolutely hooked on just plain black coffee in various flavors and drinking it in like very specific ways. Um, and then everybody else around me does not do that. So I'm like, well, fine. But I do enjoy a cup of tea too. Huh, they look like they could be our sisters. Little house on a very small island. Oh, that is fascinating imagery. I'm assuming a mermaid with the blue rose and the moon, and it's like stained glass. There's one medium roast coffee you like, Devil Mountain Black Label. Okay. Is that a flying pig? It sure is. Now I understand what the deer wanted back in the hospital. Firewood and line to be burnt. Oh, we're just gonna snag your vase that has some ashes in it. Okay. You don't want to grab some cake? Chocolate cake? My favorite, should I? I mean, you have a knife. You use it to cut a piece of cake. Quit giving me side eye. That cake looks absolutely yummy. Delicious and beautiful. Have you tried Civet coffee? Is Civet coffee the one through the cat? If that's what you're asking, the answer is yes. Knife for cake didn't work, right? Yeah, the cat coffee. Yes, I have had the cat coffee. We used to compare other brands' coffees, and one of my colleagues went on a trip, and oh no, it's not great. No, something that has been partially digested, not exactly the way that you want to enjoy your food, but we had to know. And so they were on a trip and happened to be in the country where that is made, and they were like, look what I brought back with me. It's like the world's most expensive coffee. Normal coffee, Folgers 8 o'clock, and so on, has 95 milligrams of caffeine per 12-ounce cup. Devil Mountain has 1,700? Holy crap. Like, please tell me you're only taking like a shot of that and not a full cup. Because, like, over 600 is like messing with your heart. The Civet's pretty cute, like a cat that looks like a raccoon or possum, right? Oh, that's a monster and so much blood. Oh, do you have for Munch, however that's pronounced, paintings? I had a friend named Munch, so we always joked that it was actually Munch, and now I can't say it right. I wonder. Oh, the mom with the twins. I'll lay down to sleep when I get back home. Okay. These toys are so ugly. Hello, doll. Who caught you? And why did they steal your arms? White candles everywhere. There's another shawl. There was one on the wheelchair back at the hospital. Ooh, we got some tongs, or tweezers, to pick up things my little hands can't. That's like you at Burning Man levels of coffee. I've never been to Burning Man. I've got some friends that are burners. Someday I would like to go. Oh, that makes so much sense. You're a skeleton, a monster who likes goats, or painting the demon. Petting the demon, not painting. Sisters, they look like, yes, they're twins. Okay, we've added a broom. Wow, we have a lot of inventory now. And black candles. Ooh. Okay. $400 milligram is the Mayo Clinic recommended limit per day, and 10 grams is very not good. You limit yourself to 1 cup a day. Okay. I can understand that. We're not even in the demon world. Oh my goodness, the smell. Hello? Okay, bye. On 600 normal day, you're small, so you can't give people crap. That's fair. I used to be. God, it's been a long time. And I feared I was going to give myself an ulcer, so I stopped. But I used to drink 2 quad mochas in the morning, and then I would follow that by drinking 3 or 4 cans of Mountain Dew through the afternoon. And then I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. And so I weaned myself off of that. And now I have 1 or 2 cups of coffee in the morning, or 1 energy drink with 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I try to stick to around the 200 or less. Hi, Darren. Am I Snow White toast or... I wonder if you could take a guess. Oh, Snow White today? You know, Snow White has very, very dark, almost black hair. It usually ends about here. She's got like a little bob cut going on. She's surrounded by 7 dwarfs, and she's usually wearing dark blue, yellow, and red. So I'm going to say no. Also because I never will wear a Snow White costume, even though I totally like them, because my mom is Snow White. Long story, but that's like her costume when I was a kid. So like, there's a certain trauma attached to Snow White. You'd have 3 or 4 cans of Monster in a day, then you switch to things that had higher density of caffeine. But now you try to balance it out with tea or swap in non-caffeinated tea in the evenings. Yeah, absolutely. When you're not working for the colleges. Fair. Yeah, certain, like, if I'm working on a project, like, on launch week, oh no, there's no limit to the caffeine. Oh, Chance, the Blueberry Bee. It was their drums. It was their trumpet. It was their piano. The old aunt was Jance. Maybe that was the door I made. What? I'll have to find another way out. The stairs end in a wall. Oh. Okay. When I went up here, there's a chain. Let's head to the attic. You know, an ex-coworker who stayed around 50 milligrams shy of the max dose, you're trying to dance around a certain word. Because you think that's what the bot caught earlier, not the lyrics. Oh, I'm like, do I have... I don't have an automod scene. Sammy, if you're still here, could you remind me to add the automod queue? Oh no, I have the automod queue. Never mind. Oh, it's not a cop message. It was a Twitch cop message. I won't touch anything until I can see what it is. Okay, let's light the candles then. Can I just put them down? Oh, there's a light. Was there somebody in these boots? Yeah, caught ones were a pop for you too. That's a good point. Your hours get obnoxious if you're not careful. But it means you get extended period of time off, which is nice. Okay. You're about to switch back to graphic design, so you should have better control over it in the next 6 months. I love that. I'm a software developer, and I'm currently working on a project. So I'm a independent contractor at the moment, who really prefers being a full-time employee. Actually, I'd prefer to not do either. I'd prefer to like be independently wealthy and just hang out with you all the time. But unfortunately, I still have to work. This is not my kitty, but I found you. Oh my goodness, it's you, my beloved friend. I found you. Fran, is it really you? Oh dear, finally. My dearest kitten, it's me. It is. It is you. Oh, Fran, I'm so happy to see you. I missed you so very much. I had dreams about you. I'm like, wait a minute. I need a voice for Mr. Midnight here. Let's see. Those crunch times get so real. Yeah. And you'd rather have the stability of full-time work. You hate doing independent work. You'll do it though. Exactly the same. Absolutely. Like, it comes along. It's slightly easier to get. I'm like, this is sad, but in my career, I got out of college, couldn't find a job. So I started a company because I found that it was easier to sell services than it was to get hired. And that was a very disturbing thought. And that's part of like the brokenness of how my brain works is it's like, there's a cheat code here somewhere. It's rough, yeah. But it actually led to launching my career, and it launched it in a really weird way. So story time. My jobs, I went from basically doing web development is what I went to school for, building websites, designing them, stuff like that. My first client was a horse ranch, which was amazing, but I ended up doing like all of their IT work, their networking, their computer management, and their website and their printed marketing materials, all this stuff. And then that client was like, hey, we want to really make things cheaper. So, okay, fine. I've been working for you for a year. That's fine. We'll do what we can. And then I get a phone call from my like best friend from high school's sister. And she's like, oh my God, we need help. We're in Florida. We're working on a project, and it's for this very large dredging plant. And dredging in Florida is basically they make a slurry out of the sand, just pump a bunch of water into the sand, and then pump it out through machines and extract the salt or something. This is also responsible for a lot of like sinkholes and crap in Florida. It's a big mess. But this company was doing this, and the only way that they were going to get their contract from the state or their permits approved is if they could see how tall the crane was going to be and how much of a view the neighboring houses we're going to see of this plant. And they were like, we need this. And I said, okay, fine. And they go, can you do it tonight? And it's 10 p.m. And I'm like, what do you need? And they're like, we're going to send you a couple of renderings and we need you to throw it into graphics, like put it all together, make it work, make it a presentation and send it back to us. I said, okay, fine. When's the meeting? And they go, 7 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm like, you were seriously sending me a project of this magnitude with like 9 hours to go? I'm like, fine, I'll do it. So they paid bank for that. Yes, they paid for that. And I delivered it. They went to the meeting. They come back. They call me and they're like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing next week? And I'm like, nothing. You know, I don't have any like major projects or anything. I'm doing a little landscaping on the side. My business is slow right now. And they said, good, because we just bought you a plane ticket to Florida. You're moving down. And I was like, holy crap. All right, fine. So I moved down. I started doing residential design with them, which was totally not my career. That ended up getting me a job managing floor plans for Microsoft, which turned around back into software development. So it's like the weirdest path. It's just this whole idea that everything in life is an adventure, and try to say yes. If there's not a reason to say no, say yes. I was so homesick. I hated Florida, and I just went for it. I was just like, I don't have anything else right now, so why not? I don't have an anchor. You know, now I've got Nika. So she's sleeping next to me, and she is out cold, wondering what I am doing up this late. Nika is my husky. I'm not going to wake her up right now, but this is her. So wherever I go, she has to go with me. So she is not going with me to Florida. We will go somewhere colder, not somewhere hotter. Yeah, she is adorable. She's just very, very sleepy. All right, speaking of our furry friends, nowhere you could even get me near Florida. No, not anymore. I have an ex that keeps like trying to figure out how to get me to come down to Texas. And I'm like, I'm sorry that you live in Texas, but that is the life you chose. And no, derails are great. That's like the best thing around here. Like, it's, oh, distraction. I'll visit Texas. I won't live there. Exactly. I would pass through. It'd be very much like Will and Harper, but I will pass through. You want to be PNW? Oh my God. If you end up here, like Tay and I and all of our friends, we need to take you out because I'm Seattle. You're SoCal? Okay. Well, then maybe TwitchCon next year we can all meet up. But Tay says this all the time. She's Portland. I'm in Seattle. A bunch of us are up here, and we're all like, when we can, we all get together. Like, I need to go back, and I just need to go see Tay because it's been too damn long. We've been trying to get down to my cabin down on the coast and stuff, and just go have a weekend. But it's just life. But yeah, if you end up here, let me know because this area is fantastic, and I love it. Like, from concerts in the city to getting out and hiking in the mountains and everything. Who was it? Luna Lyric also. She has a mobile live streaming setup and Starlink. So we could go and do like hiking streams and go climb Mount Rainier or something. Okay. And here you are. Thank you for not giving up. I love you, my friend. I love you too, Mr. Midnight, and I really missed you. Oh, dear Fran, how did you find this place? After those people took you away into the woods, I tried to follow them, but after a while I got lost. My senses were too weak to track you. I tried to catch some food to recover, but Something happened. Somebody took me and put me in this cage. I wish none of this happened, or I'll open the cage. I'll open the cage. Oh, my dear, I'll open this cage. We need to get to Aunt Grace. Fran, I'm very tired. I wish this was always just a bad dream. Everything's going to be fine. We just have to get out of here. Fran, can I ask you something? Sure. Mr. Midnight, what is it? Did you feel my presence in your dreams? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You told me to take the medicine and I would find you. What medicine, Fran? It wasn't really me talking to you. I think somebody was helping us get together. Every time I had dreams about you, I felt the presence of something else. Really? What kind of presence? From what I felt, it wasn't human, but it was really peaceful and kind. It brought us together. Well, whatever it is, it's good and it brought us together. Fran, did you hear that? Did you? Oh, I'll see what it is. I'll try to find the key and free you, all right? I love you. I'm like all over the place with my voices tonight. Toys in the attic always carry sadness within them. Oh. This is fine, right? Oh my god. Oh, you're alive, you poor things. Oh, hello, little babies. Who sewed you together? Bunny doll, are you waiting for Easter? Those shoes are too big for me. Foxy, oh no, I wish I could take you out of here. Okay, we need a key. You like to go up here for camping and running around national parks? Absolutely. I am like really big into the music scene, so I work festivals. But I work one out in Carnation. That I actually camped that one, and then I work one out in Natchez, which is alongside of a river just east of Mount Rainier. And that is like, I call it my recharge because I have to go out there to like charge up for the whole year. And it's something about standing by that river just gives me complete peace, and then being with the people, and it's hard work, but I just love it, and it helps me so much. So a mirror, but why isn't my reflection there? This is a great question, and we have not crossed over at all in this house, so it is time to go to the dark side here. Oh! That is not what I expected. You seem fresh. Are you still alive? Oh, I see you are very comfortable there, little baby. Oh my god, these are children. That's very moist, right? How did they build you into the wall? Oh, they didn't. I can't get there from here. I need a bridge. A broom, maybe? Oh, maybe I climb back down? Okay, we're back in the water. Let's try using the seed in the water. No? God, I hate this. Moonlight reflection. Yes. A magic blue rose. It grew in water. Combine it with the vase? No, I won't even try that. Baking soda in the moonlight? Oh, I can use things on the steps. Knife. cauldron. None of this seems good. Oh! Oh! You scared me. I thought nobody was living here. There you are. We were waiting for you. Where's your head? My head? My head is in just the right place. It's you, the precious being from the other world. Who would ever believe us? What are you saying? Sorry, but I can't make sense of what you're saying. Fran Bow, that's your name, right? On my body, right? And your mom and dad died tragically? It was very brutal, right? And now you really want to know who killed them, right? You're scaring me. How can you know all this? We simply know. We are part of this world. But don't be sad. Bad things happen to all of us, all the time. Beetlejuice. Right? Beetlejuice, 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 get me out of here. Take care of these things for me. I wish I was at home. With mommy and daddy now? Don't wish for things that can't be done. Find solutions and answers. Beetlejuice, I found you a new wife. She has 2 heads. That's better than 1, right? I can't see any solution. Yes, I feel the pain I feel is so great, but I can't see any solution. Drink some tea and eat some cake. It will make you feel better. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. I think that this is not a situation for bees. You call the Candyman when you need to pollinate your garden. Okay, like, he's got a certain time of year. Who told you about me? Thank you, but I really need to know, who told you these things about me? You scared little Fran? A little. It's odd the way I came here, and this conversation is making me confused. You haven't asked about your cat yet, Mr. Midnight. Your brain went to the gutter and didn't come back. Bloody Mary, 7 days. All these things. That's very odd for a girl who loves her cat more than anything else in the world. Yet you look so calm after finding him in a cage, hungry and scared. Shouldn't it be us trembling in fear of you? Ooh, I love him or I'm not calm. I love him. I love him, and that's why I'm here. I didn't mean to be rude to you. You want him back? Yes, unlock the cage. I want you to unlock the cage. He's hungry and thirsty, please. Before we set him free, tell us how you came here. It's a long story. So I escaped from a place, a very ugly place. They open the heads of children to find out what's wrong with them. Phil told me a secret, and I was clever enough to find the way out with the help of chat. Let's just make that very clear. And then I came into the woods, and I met a giant ant, and I killed a bug. It was terrible. And then I met a rat who wanted to get his hair done. And then I made a door, and that door took me here. But when I entered the door, something happened. I don't remember anything else. Oh, and I saw a real pinecone family. That was before I came here. They live in Mr. Antonio's house. They like berries. Oh, and I saw flying insects. They got stuck in trees because they have long hair. And that was also in the woods. And now here I am looking for Mr. Midnight. This is the story told by a 10-year-old for sure. Exactly. That was some adventure. How old are you, Fran? I like that not sure is an answer, but I'm 10 years old, but I'm going to turn 11 soon. And you? 100% right. We're 16 years old, much older than you, so you have to obey us. I don't want to obey with you. You can't tell me what to do. You haven't even asked our names. That's not polite. And you shouldn't wander around someone's house without permission. Are you stupid? A stupid little girl with no family at all? I'm not stupid, and I do have a family. I have Aunt Grace and my kitten. Are you crying? Because if you are, you'll get in trouble. If you don't do exactly as we say, you and your cat will die. Do you understand? Ooh, you don't scare me or whatever I need. I feel like I'm putting myself in Fran's shoes here. Here, like 10 years old, you just threatened my cat. Oh my god. Fine, whatever you need. Yes, ladies, I'll do whatever you need. Good. Now listen to us carefully. Oh, we need you to perform a magic spell for us. Do you like magic? Um, yes, Annie also did magic, but she had no idea how to actually do it. Um, anyway, this magic is very powerful and dangerous. I just made you realize your cat is missing and suspiciously quiet in the house. Uh-oh. I hope just sleeping somewhere comfortably and everything is okay. Here's the recipe. Be careful and precise, otherwise terrible things can happen. You're sure she's causing chaos somewhere? I mean, it's almost 2 a.m., so it's clearly Zoomies time. So, probably. Summon the old lost body. Lost in the darkness, lost in the tears. Your body becomes alive through the hand of the one angel that decides to bring you sorrow. You will need the heart of a frog, the head of a young virgin, hair and blood from a black cat, a pentagram made of ashes, the burnt body of a fox. This must be cooked all together inside a pot or cauldron with plenty of water. When you are about to drink the potion, repeat these words. Ma nam bu kagsne o manai ir bante ir iber esh iber mon kagsne mambuka iber bewern. Okay, I think I got that. I am not going to read that one out loud, but thank you, Enchanter. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Do it yourselves. We can't do it. It would kill us, you see. We weren't like this before. We used to be two different people in two different bodies. It's from the old movie Excalibur. Those ones are great. But why are you like this now? A long time ago, something appeared before us. We thought it was an angel, but it wasn't. Found her and lured her upstairs with a laser pointer. Oh, good. This is like the weirdest thing to have on my keychain. My cats, through an unfortunate circumstance, one of them is now an outdoor cat living on an actual farm. And she is the happiest she could be. She was half barn cat at birth, and she is just happy being wild. The other one is currently staying with my cousin. He's 16 years old and just loving life right now. He's an orange boy, and my cousin has two orange boys with her. I'm staying with my brother. So my dog's with me. My cats had to find other places for a while, but not my 16-year-old cat. Um, when I get back to my own place, he's going to come home. But yeah, so I have a keychain with a laser pointer. Just little reminder, and it just happened to be right here in front of me. He decided that we should spend eternity together. He cursed us to be like this. We never understood why. We have a spell to bring him back. But we'll do that later when we're no longer attached to each other. And show him that he's powerless, and he will regret it. Okay, that sounds scary, but I'll try my best. That sounds terrible. I'll try my best to help you. We're going to gather some things you'll need for the ritual. In the meantime, you can go talk to your cat. But we won't set him free yet. Don't even try to open the cage. If you help us, we will help him. Okay, thank you. I'll go talk to him. Beautiful. How about give me food and water for my cat, right? And Fran, do you see this key? Can you imagine what can be opened with it? Can you? You silly, silly girl. Okay. We are going to save that. Of course, we're going to save that into save slot 3 because that's our slot. And that is where we are wrapping up for the night. So we have found Mr. Midnight. Our goal is to try to wrap these games up prior to Halloween, which means some of these are going to go onto my laptop and we're going to figure it out. But tomorrow we're going to have a very chill sewing stream. We're just going to tell stories, hang out, and work on our lovely apron that we started many, many months ago. We've got to finish sewing on the lace trim on the pocket, stuff like that. So we're going to be working on this and just having a nice, relaxing time before we go on the road for a little bit.